A couple of months ago, I produced a video about Stardew Valley and how it can act as a canvas for the player's real-life behavioural norms. I talked about the loneliness of the job, of rainy day blues and a general lack of connection with the residents of the valley, how all of this was my personal experience and probably mine alone. But then something happened. Some world-changing event that's made me second-guess my own analytical skills and drastically shifted the way I play the game. I found love. Following months of funneling amethysts directly into the affections of store owner Pierre's daughter Abigail, I finally popped the question. She said yes, and we were married 3 days later. Systemically, the change is marginal. Occasionally your spouse will help with yard work or feed your pet, but largely it's a companionship thing. The same game, only now you have someone you love and whom loves you back. Someone to wake up with in the morning and to fall asleep with after another hard day's toil. Only that's not the whole picture. Because, as with the Good Life solo, this particular matrimony comes with its own share of anxieties. I found myself questioning the loop I've happily set myself on, where I would often ask, what do I need to do to make my farm better, or what items do I need to restore the community centre? Instead, now I'm wondering, what do I need to do to keep my wife happy? Where I once thought of my crops and livestock as little more than vessels for the accumulation of wealth, I now see a legacy. A humble egg, once the key ingredient to a lucrative artisanal delight, now has a place in my pantry, as I find myself pained trying not to forget to make my betrothed something to stave off her hunger each day. Despite her many protestations to the contrary, I find endless anguish in the notion that somehow I've torn Abigail away from a perfectly happy life and dragged her into my own particular brand of solitude. She seems less social. I never see her spend time with her friends. They never come to visit. Maybe that's just how life goes. Or maybe I'm the problem. This is all bullshit, by the way. Stardew Valley's relationship mechanic is so rudimentary that, were it anyone other than Eric Barone at the helm, I might think it a damning philosophical statement about the reality of love. Were my wife to express feelings of glumness, an easy remedy is to be found in more amethysts. But, as with the rest of the game, the systems are not the whole picture. Nothing is essential, especially not interpersonal relationships, and that puts the onus on the player to facilitate the type of experience they want. It's those little touches, giving my wife a kiss first thing before heading out to tend the fields, making sure I'm not too late back so I can have a chat before bed, keeping an ear to the ground in search of new recipes to improve my culinary skills for her sake, balancing the need to affirm her explorative nature with my irrational fear for her safety, understanding that she still has a life outside of me, but becoming deathly worried whenever I get home before her. What does this all say about Stardew Valley? What does it say about me?